Hi everybody, this is Dave and Becky Sattler. We're excited to join you on Scottish Training Day. We have some sales tips that we wanted to provide to you guys. We have 4 of them. Becky's going to get us started off with the first one.
Okay, number 1, have a goal. Decide what you're aiming for. Decide what you want to sell that month, right at the beginning of the month. Write it down somewhere where you can see it. Do you want to go for 200 PRV so that you're active every single month? Do you want to go for 500 so that you can be paid on your downline either now or make that a goal for when you have that leadership bonus? Or do you want to go for at least 2,000 PRV so you can get your sales bonus? Decide what you're aiming for that month. Write it down so you can see it every month, and then kind of check in with your goal periodically throughout the month so you can know if you're on track or if you need to step it up a bit.
Okay, so for number 2, we talked about follow-up, which is really should be called customer care, right? So that is however you want to do it. Keep track of your customers when they've purchased last and just call them up and give them a reminder. And be the consultant that you would want to have, right? So make sure you remind them, hey, now's a good time to buy because of this deal, or you know, it's been a while since you bought this scent, or you're probably out by now because it's been 3 months. You know, we've done the math and you only need 120 customers that spend 50 PRV with you in a year, and then you've got 500 PRV every month. So keep track of 120 customers that spend 50 PRV with you in a year, and then you've got your 500.
Perfect. Wouldn't that be exciting? 500 every month in the bank. So our tip number 3 is don't give without getting. I know that goes a little against our Scentsy ethos of give more than you take, but don't give without getting. Don't give out any material, whether it's a catalog or a sample, without getting their information back so you can follow up with them. Make sure you're the one in the driver's seat so that you can follow up with them and see if they're interested. You can say, hey, I'm putting in an order. Would you like to jump in on my order? Whatever it is, that puts you in the driver's seat so that you can contact them if you want. I like to put a post-it note on my catalogs or any materials that I give out. So if I see somebody and I'm going to hand them my catalog, I say, well, here, just write down your name and your number really quickly so that I can follow up with you and let you know when I'm putting in an order so I can save you shipping or whatever it is. Then I keep their name and info, and then they get my catalog or my sample or whatever it is. Another tip sometimes is I will take a picture of my business card and keep it in the photo roll of my phone. So then if I meet somebody, again, an easy way to get their number is to say, hey, here, let me text you my card so that you can have it. Everybody likes things electronically. And then guess what? You have their number, they have yours. So make sure you don't give without getting.
Nice, that was a little consultant hack. Nice. Finally, we wanted to share a couple of our thoughts on the price increase, right? One of the things that, as Becky and I were talking about it, was that price is kind of a mentality sometimes. And so sometimes we will unintentionally talk with our customers or our potential hosts, and we'll talk about, we'll say things like, you know, I know it's I know it costs this much and that's kind of expensive. And so maybe you'd want to, you know, not have a party. Sometimes we had an experience once where we had a host who she went into her party feeling that the products were just very expensive and she couldn't get anybody in that area to purchase her product at a party. Well, so consequentially, I think I said that right, she had a really lackluster party. But in the same area, another host had a party and she did great and had a great party because she didn't have any preconceived notions about the price, and she didn't try to unintentionally talk people out of it because she would say, oh, you know, I know it's expensive, but if you could do this or something like that. Is that kind of...
Yeah, she just presented what they would want and then let them decide. Say hi, Mace. And then let them decide if they want it or not, and didn't even go into, well, this is a little more expensive or here's a cheaper option or anything. She just let them fall in love with the product and then let them decide what their price point was.
Yeah, so that's something that we thought maybe we would share just from our experience. We've been through several different price increases here in the US, and a lot of it we think we found kind of came from our mentality and how we approached it.
For sure.
So anyways, those are the sales tips that we had for you guys, and you guys are awesome. Have a great month, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.